Oh, he's got aggro. He's doing the shadow build. Oh, fun fact, you can't actually use Fear Ward in shadow form right now. They don't change that until TBC apparently. So if you're the more Shadow Priest, good luck using Fear Ward on yourself unless you decide to stance. Or if you activate it preemptively, I guess. Okay, I'm drinking. Yeah, where are you? Oh, you're over here. Huh. Love how I am with mine too. I'm like, dude! Do it. Causeway summons. Yeah, there's a lot just over here. Although you probably noticed that. Yeah, it's just we can't open unless with a blacksmith or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why do they call them blacksmiths anyway. What's the origin behind that? I don't know why, but whenever I went with druids, they always use claw. Like, come on. Yeah, they are. They're using claw or shred, I guess. My point is, they use it way too much, and they need to use shred, which is the best damage and attack. I mean, yeah, I know you had to be behind that, but you should. But as a druid, but as like DPS, you should always be behind the mob, unless you want to get cleaved. This is why I usually out DPS most other druids, mind you, while leveling, because I was smart enough to go behind the mob. But don't get me wrong, claw is fine. It's just shred. I usually found shred better because it did much more damage, and you're kind of wasting your energy if you don't use shred. It's true though. I say this though, but there are some situations where claw is better because of how regeneration works. Like you still need to wait 3 ticks with shred, even if you talent into it. Well, with claw, you just need to wait 2 ticks. It's just generally shred is better because of its damage. Yeah. Actually, they are using shred. It's just coming up weird on my screen. Never mind then. Yeah, it's just the icon is weird on DPS, so I thought it was rep because it's using the same icon for some reason.
Because you can't really have to use symbols.
Well, it's because at a glance, that's what I do. I just look at a glance. Like I don't like hover over Shadowwood Pain to see if it's Shadowwood Pain. I look for the skull because that's going to be Shadowwood Pain. If it's not Shadowwood Pain, then that means I'm going to Blizzard and I'm going to complain until I figure out why I keep casting the wrong spell. Like Blizzard wouldn't deliberately have two spells with the same icon. I say that, but they did that with Frost Armor and Ice Armor, but at least with those, it's not really the biggest issue because you can definitely tell there's a difference.
Demon armor.
Human Armor doesn't matter because it's the same ability. And I'm pretty sure the icon is different to that of Fel Armor.
Demon's good. Fel armor's the Burning Crusade Edition.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, and Demon's skin is a level 10 to 50. So like some money.
Yeah, but by that point, you would have to be a stupid player not to realize that yourself. Like, unless you're like in those situations, you have to be the idiot, really.
Oh yeah. Tank it pretty well for a guy with just 2 swords and a big ass.
Unless they change the icon of Shred for some reason, which is just stupid, honestly.
They did.
No, they didn't.
Oh, it does.
Okay, we have a big pool, so. Okay, I was targeting you. I swear, 100%. This game is cheating.
You're clicking too fast.
Well, because of that, I'm one spell down, so you're gonna have to take a bit of damage.
Obviously taking one off me. Do that one.
Also, in my defense, it did not look like I was clicking fast. It literally looked like the game cheated me out of a hill.
Drink. Not just oh, that's like two. Drink. Stop on this. One.
You're not Ardvik, so I'll just make it so you can drink faster.
Biggest straw.
No, they should just half the duration of the full drink because usually it takes 30 seconds, so you could probably halve it to 15 and get the same effect. But what do I know about good game design?
Biggest straw.
I say that, but they have this kind of problem in current world where
Biggest straw.
it's a similar thing. Okay, what about food then? What about food? How would a bigger straw help with food, bruv?
Bigger fork.
Need a bigger mouth, honestly.
No, bigger fork.
Better. We need better.
Just release 3 different levels of cutlery. You have the woodland cutlery, you have the silver cutlery, and then you have the pristine.
Can cutlery actually be made out of silver? No, that's a genuine question. Is cutlery in?
Just said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear your answer.
Well, you know what? If you listen,
I can play back the stream and try and hear for you. That makes you feel any better, but I didn't hear you initially. I'm too busy eating cheese. The finest of cheese in the wholesome lands. Honestly, the Shadow Priest is kind of helping because they're saving me a bit of healing. It's a shame they can't give me mana life. Okay, ow. I have aggro. Oh, I hurt myself.
really?
This heals me. Oh, I choked myself. I was gonna say if this heals me, I'm gonna freaking scream. Because I preemptively targeted you. You know what I'm gonna say when we get to 60
How many
though?
fucking belts are gonna drop?
Got all the belts in the world. You know what I'm gonna say when we get to 60 though? I'm gonna be like, and that's why I don't heal, because healing is bullcrap. Okay, yeah, I know it's my fault for not realizing that I'm not clicking a play half the time, but I'm just trying to quickly react. And if I heal myself, I can't really tell. Like, it doesn't say, oh, you're clicking yourself. You might want to actually stop and then recast that heal before it goes off. I'm completely out of mana. Well, not completely, but I'm low enough where I can't really do anything.
Sucking on vapors, Tristan. Me, shame. Will be a problem with that combat. Oh, wait.
Next time on Season Mastery, I'm not going to help. I'm just going to be a DPS class or tank. Because those are all I can do.
Okay, I'm going cloth. Says Warrior.
I'll be back in my int gear.
Actually, I'm playing Shadow. Please kill him, she hurts.
He yelled at you. He was like, "Ah!" Yeah, I'm gonna stop casting and recast. Okay, works every time. No, I used Mind Sieve on them. Never mind, it didn't help. Hitboxes. No, I got you. I think that's the thing about Flash Hill. This other priest is wasting their mana. I'm healing you guys anyway, so if he's healing you, then well, he's just wasting mana on heals that aren't really going to help. You're better off casting Smite.
Oh, my thing, because I mean, he does hit Shadow damage. My fucking. Look at that guy, should have these guys. I'm not drinking. Sip, 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 sip.
That's what I need to do. I need to gulp it down in one go. It's because in real life I do that so easily now. But back when I was younger I couldn't do that. I did do it one bit at a time, but I got better, I guess.
I've only seen two new items. They are the straw and the spore. Allow me to eat and drink faster. New well item, vitamin tablet. Allows your character to absorb 20% more mana from drinking and 20% more food from eating. Allowing your character to, maybe make use of the fact that you're, at level 35, drinking, drink, that will actually give you a level rather than just half. Almost.
There's an offhand item that I think you can get that kind of has that effect. But I think it's just for like mana potions.
Yeah, it's a trinket.
Oh, okay.
Got the alchemist with it. I understand why he can't. Like, here's a tip. My blast. Ooh, dangerous.
Very resonant. By the power invested me, I now pronounce you alive again.
There are 3 taunts in this room. One of the boss I could stop you from. Someone get the fucking healer in the way.
You don't get until 40.
One of them is 44. What are you on about?
Oh, okay. What's he doing here?
Well, he wanted it, so he's getting it.
And he's not even doing that much damage. He's a stupid druid.
What do you expect? I'm a warrior.
Can I see his talents?
He's not doing too bad on the talent side.
Yeah, his talents are fine.
He's just shit.
Yeah, he's just crap. And he doesn't have 2 points in shred. Which is like all your damage. And yeah, I know the movement speed is better, but that's only good outdoors.
But that's probably what he was doing before he came playing outside.
So that's not.
Getting from not quest mob to quest mob is more beneficial than having 10% increased damage.
So that's not an excuse to like avoid the talent that gives you more like.
It is.
Okay, do you want this item? It's nice for a paladin.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that is agility, yeah.
I'm referring to the intellect. Honestly, this would be good. This would be good for like a shaman once they get mail.
Exactly. Or a hunter. Or a very smart warrior. Which one's very smart?
A warrior who's trying to catch up on weapon skills.
Oh, that's me. Eat my toes, Adrian. Eat my toes. You look just like me, except red helmet. Sorry, shirtless.
Ah, I was breaking brownies. I'm not going to give up on that joke. Someone make fan art of Harold making brownies.
You can help me, Adrian. Stick a reheal me all the way.
You can tell this guy's never done this dungeon ever.
You learn, Adrian, you learn.
Light, give me strength. Phase of light.
I like when people make mistakes like Korth, but he kills himself and he knows that it's a smart thing to do.
Phase of light.
Once you watch on this guy.
That was my last hill.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I have 2 shoulders. You know what I'm going to say to that is, welcome to World of Warcraft.
At least give it a double.
You want the tabard? I'll show you.
Can't handle the Tavon!
You can't handle the tower. There aren't any trinkets here. I'm pretty sure the first trinket doesn't drop until like mid-level 50s.
Shut up.
Unless you go out your way to buy a cheap one off the auction house or get the PP trinket. Which I usually do anyway, because having the PP trinket while in dungeons actually is useful in certain situations. Like if a priest doesn't want to remove a stun, you can get rid of the stun yourself. Which could also be useful if you want to save their mana. Because a lot of healers don't like removing stuns for some reason. It's like they
Competent person level 1.
it's like they don't want you to generate threat and want to get aggro themselves. That's literally a hint to every person who's never dispelled me. Granted, not everyone can dispel, but still, like, come on. I farted. Ugh, it stinks. Ah! I hit myself.
Think your fart. Think your fart himself in confusion.
That's all in confusion.
Be cool. Okay, so they'll play once I give me. They also don't harm me very much. I'm a stab. Biggest stab.
3.
Slap it in the face and stab.
Da. Fat.
Where is it one? There's that one.
We're in the dungeon. Where do you think we are? You think we went on holiday?
I was killing things with my 2 druid friends and the other 2 priests. I'm like, hey, let's just go inside the dungeon. That's why it was like, not even to hold the door open.
You can open the door. You got the key. Don't pretend like you're new here.
It is a mad house. Okay, get the tip, my good sir. Stop using my glass!
Use those threat reduction talents.
So we should just put him in the cave like that iron blast. It's pretty close. Maybe use it whenever like it should help. Less about your mana. Well, use it on the casters, I think, because then you're going to hit full face of wild.
Why are they giving me Thorns? Thorns isn't really going to help me.
Just a question.
I'm a caster, or I'm a healer even. Like, Thorns is useless to healers and casters. The only person you want to put Thorns on is to tank and maybe like the second highest person who's generating threat.
Tank and yourself. Anyone else.
Well, you say that, but in TBC I never use it on myself unless I know I'm going to generate a lot of threat, and usually I'm not, so I literally only ever use it on myself if I am the tank. Yeah, I got stuck on the stairs. It's too high for me. I'm like a gnome.
For God's sake. Come back.
We pulled castles.
Stand in the wall for the sun. For God's sake.
Mana is at 30%. It's starting to conserve it.
This is why it's very, very awkward to have people on Discord or have brain cells. Hit the tip, guys. Don't tank it in the fucking courtyard! First
I'm out of mana. The other healer has to do something.
Could these guys like maybe just stop fucking missing every fucking hit?
Okay, now let me drink. Or you will die.
Have a go. Let's kill them, not let them kill us.
They need to die for their country, not us.
We don't want that for our country. Oh, my face. Got into the words of Hitler. Got it. Wait, look how easy this is. Only I'm taking any damage. He's doing that.
Yeah, I had to run all the way over here to loot. Thankfully you didn't take too much damage.
So I'm slow as fuck, bro. I'm also on the side of you.
Oh, I got ya. I was shooting from the window. You know what I don't get actually? When you look at these windows that are in here, like,
What windows?
they don't lead anywhere.
Always kill the casters first. The magic damage can't be resisted as easy as being here with a dodge.
That was just so stupid, bro. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna walk this way."
We just deliberately walk in front of the creatures. They always put a guard like, you're under geared, act like it.
This reminds me of early TBC when I was talking with my girl and they was complimenting me saying that I would usually that because it was like it's a story time. Let me start this over. So I was talking to them and they were basically talking about they were doing a run with a druid as a tank and they said that they kept getting aggro and they were like the healer and the druid did nothing about it. And they were and I was there listening and I was like, at least Moonhawk like actually gets things off me and I was like, well, I mean I try, but like there are times where I tunnel vision, and they admit that, but they still say that at least I do try. What does this have to do with anything? I don't know. I just thought it was a funny story. Yeah, I admit I'm a useless spare tank, but at least I do my best. Yeah, let me just spell ya. You put the next mob, I'm gonna start drinking.
I'm gonna go run and kill that.
Yeah. I wonder if Vampire Truck healed more, it would Shadow Priest would be more like viable in raids back in the day.
Vampire what?
Vampire Embrace, you know, the thing that gives you health whenever the priest does shadow damage.
The vampiric truck.
Well, I meant Vampire Embrace, so I wasn't sure what it was called, and then I remembered. I mean, I don't know why I would forget, I can just literally look in the tree.
You are a tree.
No, I'm not. I'm not a druid. I'm glad I'm not a druid, honestly. Imagine not having a res.
Imagine you need to use a rest.
Well, wipes are never going to happen, so having a res is always nice. What's he doing? It's the reason we only pulled one mob. Yeah, I've faded.
There's anyone I regret bringing, it's definitely Severin and Adrenal. Should I say it? Or
Talking to the other person.
either clear the entirety of that side with just this guy at least.
I mean, you can clear them from XP.
Okay, well, we just want to get the boss. We have to clear the entirety of it inside here, so we can't get any more out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like wasting it.
I love watching those groups who don't pull all of them and then die at the boss because they're an idiot. So they try and just pull one side and they get to the boss and then realise everything goes on him. Because he's Mograine. He's like, help me guys! And I'm like,
Yes, Daddy.
suddenly you have 50 mobs on you. Good luck surviving that. Spell cleaves, challenge accepted. Hold my mana potion. Ooh, gold one. Yeah, it's only I completely forgot about herbs, but I can see them anyway, thankfully. Because I died at some point. Yeah, I'm bored. Yeah, I don't accidentally run into mobs. I think this one's fine.
Fucking hit that I missed. I went to hit the one that went on you. Miss. Trying to go for the Centurion, the fucking Turboneck. Miss. Oh my god, it keeps fucking missing.
Oh, I closed it on purpose so we wouldn't accidentally run inside. I know it didn't seem like a smart move, but I thought it would, you know, help. It makes the battle that little bit easier. And I'll take the risk.
It would be really nice, you know, not having everything miss.
Welcome to Classic World.
hitting a level 34 and half the attacks are missing.
They got to have some way to balance people out, right?
Yeah.
I think that's literally the way that they balance like melee classes to spell classes. That you know your attacks do a lot of damage, but you can get parried or
Want
miss.
him. I don't care about what you think.
Huh. I say that, but spells can be resisted.
Like I was saying. Magic has less of a hit chance with one anyway.
Resisted. The fact that Shadow Priest don't use the spell hit. All they need is one talent, and that's all they need.
We don't tell that happened. Why do people stay in there? Guys, please.
Ow, I got hit by an arcane explosion. Get out for any on you, whoosh.
One back to my control the wizards and do massive AoE damage to you and the enemy. We got me a pro priest. I'll buy a pro priest. We can be pro.
Oh, I don't have my control, so I don't really attempt this stuff.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, well, like, well, as you play warrior, you play it safely. As me, I play it like this. And you play priest safely. I'd play it like my way.
Mm.
And you'll find out that. Oh my god, 7-ing. 7-ing.
I'm dead. Yeah, we.
Oh, you fucking retard, you killed a guy. Right.
Yeah, I'm 50% mana.
He's killed us because he's a fucking retard. I'm kicking him. He's gone.
Yeah, I'm only healing you. 9% mana.
Please
Kill this one.
And they are healing. And they are fucking healing.
And they keep healing.
You're dead. I'm dead. Ah!
How can one person be that retarded? It's a tip.
If you
If
don't
you
know
don't know what you're doing,
fuck off!
off! Get out, people! This content is 17 years old.
No, kick him. I want him out of the group. I'm not having this again. I don't even want to risk it.
He's got one chance. One chance.
That was his one chance to me. If I ever did that kind of pull, I was out of the group. I never got a second chance. People were like, "Nope, you're out." You know why? Because people are dicks, and I agree.
I'm not a complete dick. I just don't like people being retarded. It's not hard. Like use your 5 brain cells to realise that in danger. Don't touch fire. Like he's got a prowl. He shouldn't even be going in there. That's my job. I should be pulling them out. And if I need someone to rage call them, I'll ask you. I won't ask anyone else. You can just want one, and I can thunderclap all of them. Does it one more time, he's fucking. I'll fucking leave. I'll half step and get out. I don't need to be here.
No, we can just kick him in 4-man arrest. It's not that hard. Sure, we'll be 1 DPS down, but like, I think with you, we have enough DPS anyway.
No, I can't solo it. We'll just run out of mana trying to heal me and die.
No, I mean 4-man it.
I don't get how people can be so goddamn fucking like what kind of fucking windows do you lick, guys?
Yeah. I feel like Colvin's doing a better job than him anyway. In my head, in my books, he played all right. Not the guy who pulled, the other guy, the other druid. It happens. Are you whispering the dude?
Yeah, so obviously you're fucking like whenever I think of someone who knows what they're doing, I think of someone like Korf because he knows exactly what his class is capable of. Not his spec, he doesn't care about spec by the looks of it. He cares more about what I can bring to the table as a whole. He's got buffs, he's got forms, he's got druid form, he's got cat form. He's got everything he needs to be able to fulfill 2 different aspects of him. Rachel, please, did you want the scoop? Okay, I'm gonna pull this one. He's just by himself and he's like,
I'll put Shadow of Pain on him just to do a bit of damage. Guy going down the left side, I mean right side. Hey, my man's fine though, thankfully. 100%.
When things go right, they can go really right.
So he didn't.
Things don't go right, they go really bad.
Hey, why are you sitting down?
I'm trying to get a crit off, but you fucking missed.
Doesn't that not work anymore?
Oh, it does. Watch. Sit down. There you go, now you procs my effect, so now I can hit him harder.
I thought they fixed that because the whole Paladin Reckoning thing.
The wreck ball.
Yeah.
They just reworked the talent, it doesn't do what it does. There's no time next to him, otherwise you will.
Yeah, I forget which one uses Arcane Explosion, so I don't know where to stand.
No, you want wearing robes.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Now we cleared that area, we can clear the left area.
It's not a bad mistake. You didn't put anything.
No, Sezimic went round the front, which is really silly. I know he's level 44, but he plays like he's 21.
21. That reminds me of the whole 2 plus 2 equals 5 logic. That in theory it could equal 5. I don't know. It's just in theory. I'll have to look up the document to know why. I don't have it memorized. I just know apparently in theory it can equals 5. How it does that is beyond me. Okay, don't put anything else, Rob. He was thinking about it, but I think he gets the idea that just pull what we can pull. Or leave.
It's safe. You can pull like chain pull. Why make you use all your mana?
Yeah. Yeah, I do like how they're playing it safe. They're like learning it backwards.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. That's something I would do. I'd like line of sight them behind these
I
pillars.
don't mind your attack, that's the thing. At the end of the day, when it comes to AoE, I'm gonna go for it. Seriously, I am.
So sorry for the druids.
Look, oh look, I'm swiping from this thing. Yeah, well, wait, goes for one cool. Yeah, nothing.
Druid tank, say goodbye to all your AoE because if you AoE once, oh boy, you're going to get all the threat. Now, I have a question actually. Why did they, in retail versions as well, why did they separate like the your mass dispel and your normal dispel? Like, why did they separate it from like two different abilities? One to like remove friendly dispels and one to like remove enemies. One that could be offensive even. Couldn't they just keep dispel magic as is? I'm asking too many questions, ain't I?
One questions about development. As if I was not developing the whole
I don't know, maybe you have a good reason why it might be like that.
Simplicity. Add more spells to people's class. Give people a reason to play.
You say that, but I feel like as a hunter, I have way too many abilities.
I mean, look how many times they just gave Wintry to him before they just gave it back.
That's another thing. Totems. I have way too many totems on my bars.
Okay, look, we have a totem for everything, except they also all have rank.
Well, you're not going to use the lower ranks unless you're
Mana save.
trying to mana save. But even then, you probably wouldn't do that. They're terms, not like. The only reason I can think to maybe mana save on your totems if you're trying to use a low rank. A low rank. I honestly I don't know what would be. I don't know what low rank totems would be useful. Not using a max rank totem is like literally saying, "Hey, I want to not use. I don't want to help the group." Because I swear every other shaman tells me to use max rank totems. Or I'm doing it wrong. Then again, I had that debate in Classic. Like, I always question what the point of totems were, and half the times I wouldn't even use them in groups because
Can you focus on healing right now rather than talking, please?
I'm healing.
I know, but it's getting quite tight, so I just want you to focus for us a little while. Just because your conversation, they're trying to have more
Okay, this guy's gonna pull Mograine.
Oh, come on, someone please. Use your fucking brain cells, guys. Come on.
Well, you stopped him, so it's all good.
Yeah, but it's getting tiresome how people are playing so fucking stupidly. You know, it's just like, hey guys, did you know that there's things called brain cells? You can use them. You have a sleep after this. It's being angry and
My whole point though is the fact that I feel like totems aren't ever that useful, because whenever I do plant them down, it seems like we usually move out of them and I either plant them again and waste all my mana on basically just replanting totems. At least with TBC they kind of fix that, because they give you an ability to recall them to get back some mana, so it makes it a little bit more
fix it
intuitive.
even more by making it so they don't cost mana for a certain spec, say enhancement. That way they are a support class.
Well, tell that to Blizzard.
Like I say, when they're hard to think about it, how do we make enhancement viable? Well, we can make them in a totem track. The DPS is mostly from auto attack, but they're there for support anyway, so make them like red. Put their buffs on a 30
Yeah,
yard
there's only one talent that lowers the mana cost, and it only lowers it by 25%, which I guess is alright, but like, that's still not that much.
We know you both annoyed and also happy about the talent. Why not you just pick one side?
Well, if it was like 50%, it would be so much better, is what I'm saying.
100%, like I just said, we fucking even better. Well, your totems.
Okay, for a second I thought he was going to pull Mograine.
Because like whenever your totems are fully consumed, they regenerate all the mana they spent on them. So you can't term switch, but if you put the right term down, then they last the full duration. People, please focus the same when I'm attacking!
Now you know how I feel when I was like that with as a bear. I was like, why is no one attacking my target?
Like he's deliberately being retarded. Like, hey, let's not do anything smart, like maybe chain our damage of the one target at a time. We'll let him die just because he's being a dick.
No, I want to get him close to death so he knows how it feels. Sounds evil, but that's the point. Oops. I accidentally jump whilst drinking. Don't drink and drive. Okay, yes, kill him. Yeah, well they are druids, they can get rid of it.
It's a good thing he's tanking. Come on,
Yeah, he didn't drop anything of use. Yeah, what, you stole the loot? Did you change the loot or something?
it's great.
Did you? Is it?
It's unique. You got
Oh, it's unique. Okay, sorry. I thought you nicked it. Why is it unique? It's shoulders. Who would want two of them? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I am stunned.
Yeah, I like how they're doing nothing. Like, dude, do some damage. We know you suck, but you can at least try. That's what I did as a bear drone. I did okay. Like, I knew I was a bad bear drone, but at least I tried my best to make do with what I got. Even though I wish that we had better threat. If we had better threat as bear drones would be a little bit more viable.
Right, this guy's a fucking barrel. He's being me.
I'm just thinking more like AoE situations.
Arise, my daddy champion.
At your side, believer.
Oh, I got you, I got you. The helmet not got knocked me off. Ooh, nice gloves. I don't know. See, I don't know if these are good for you though. Like the attack, I don't know. Attack power is like really useful.
Trust me, I've got 18 attack power on my current ones. These are better.
Okay, if you say so. I don't know honestly. That's why I'm questioning.
My current one's level 28. These ones are 20. Attack power on my own current one. 18. These are 150. Yeah, I want these ones.
I like how he died like touching a butt basically. They're so cute when they die. Apparently there was a rumor that if you killed Mograine before you killed White Mane again, she would just revive him. That's not the case obviously, but like apparently that was a rumor. Imagine that having to kill him like 10 times. While she just uses all her mana. Arise! Arise again and again and again and again.
I'm adding Korf as a friend because he's a fucking legend.
Yeah, he did well. Yeah, but dude,
Like every people I've come across those pieces, I've been adding as a friend.
yeah, a half back to self.
Sure. So anyway, I'm gonna log out because I want to go and relax, but I do want to play some of this when it's dead. So if you'd like to play sometime and or be able to stay awake until it dies, we can go do some quests in a Rappi Hunt if you want.
Sure, I'll play some RPG Maker or something.
I'm free. Oh,
I'll play some RPG Maker or something.
I'm 3.5 bars at the moment. What I mean is like we need to be like doing it like after 7. Not after 7, we need to be doing it after.
Yeah.
That's when we should
Okay, I'm at 63% experience myself, by the way.
be fine.
Okay, let's leave.
I've been sending my, you don't need Silk Club or not, because I've been sending it to my office. So I can send it.
I could use it still. I still need it to get my skill up.
You better hurry up. Looks like you're just somebody that I used to know. Can't have to cut me up. Take a look at me, specifically nothing. But I don't even need your love.
You treat me like a stranger and I feel so
That's not
wrong.
a jazz drill on this is a solo entry. Solo! Didn't have to do solo!
I'm right next to you. Hi. Oh, I kind of followed you. Sounds weird when I say it. I don't need sweet nectar anymore. I'm selling it now. Thanks, Lo. Anyway. I'm just seeing how good this helmet is. It actually is not too bad. It's actually got pretty decent stats, actually. And extra stamina so I can stay alive a bit better.
Yes, you did do it. There's definitely better than your one. I know you don't. I know you like intellect, but like you can throw spirit.
Is it wrist or is it waist? I can't tell.
It's on waste.
No, I got better. Mine has like 12 int.
How is yours better? That's just spirit.
Because it's mana, man.
Spirit is rather too.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
just.
better.
It's just. This gives like a lot. It's just. I think more mana is more beneficial because I'm running out of mana a lot. So having more mana means more like sustain.
Hey, I think you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm pretty good on spirit and I'm pretty even on intellect for spirit. Actually, I got like 140 of both. Almost 150 int
Don't kill July help.
and 100 stam, and that's with the stam buff. How about Riot? Only 60. I'm just looking at my stam. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, in the stream. I'll see you guys next time.
Legend soon will be level 640 and we have to use our mount.
64. Yeah, I think I can afford it actually if we keep doing those dungeons, because I'll be able to sell everything. As long as I don't buy any new ranks of anything at 40, I'll be golden.
Yeah, I'm going to be in that situation if I have to help you out, but if I don't help you out, I can obviously buy them and stuff like
Yeah, well, I'm at 42 gold right now, so doing okay.
that. Try and get it. The thing is,
Boop.
I'm